think it's pretty safe to say that we want to live life, right? We want to be present to life, that we don't want life to pass us by. We want to live in the here and now and not just quickly move through it. We want to meet life with openness and steadiness and care. And although I've learned that presence, being present, isn't something I can just switch on, I've learned that it's something that we cultivate by learning how to be with what's here just as it is, living life in the here and now, what we want. So often, I find myself reacting before I've even noticed how I'm feeling. I try to move past discomfort, I push through uncertainty, or try to make things better, right? I mean, we micromanage our emotions, trying to stay in control, trying to look a certain way, trying to get it right, whatever that means. But sometimes I think presence means feeling calm or having clarity or knowing something. But focusing teaches us something quite different. I've seen clients and myself try to force presence, but presence doesn't come through pressure or performance, right? It's not about managing our experience, it's really about meeting it. Presence is a relationship, an inner posture, and focusing a capacity, a willingness to turn towards what's here in the present moment, even when it's messy and unclear and even hard to stay with. In focusing, we enter into a relationship with our inner world, not to try to fix it or figure it out, but to be with what's here in a real, honest, in the moment, embodied way. We pause, we sense, and we trust that life, when met in presence, will show us the right next step. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura. I teach focusing, which is a practice developed by Eugene Gendlin. It's a gentle, body oriented way of cultivating presence, not by analyzing or solving, but by being with your inner experience as it unfolds in the present moment. Focusing helped me shift from micromanaging my emotions to simply sitting beside them, not needing to fix how I was feeling, but learning how to stay with how I was feeling in a soft, kind, and curious way. The even deeper transformation came when I realized I could listen to life itself, moving in me and through me, when I began turning towards the quiet unfolding within. Something started to shift. Not through effort and not through force, but through my cultivating presence. Now, many years ago, I used to think presence meant appearing grounded or offering wise sounding words, staying calm, and even knowing what to do. But I wasn't really with myself. I was managing my experience and managing my appearance instead of being in relationship to what was happening. And focusing opened this entirely new way for me. It showed me that presence doesn't mean solving or even understanding, believe it or not. It means staying with, sitting beside what's here with patience and care. Yeah, and over time, things began to shift. Not all at once, and it's still shifting. But I noticed some shifts gently in layers. I certainly didn't see it right away, but the more I practiced being with what's here, the more ease began to settle in my life. A quiet trusting took root. And within it, a deeper clarity about how to move forward. Like the clarity and knowing from within, not from pressure or thinking I know what's best, but really from deep within. Yeah. So I want to offer you a simple practice, something we could try right now. It's a quiet way to come back into relationship with yourself and with the flow of your life energy. If this feels like something you're interested in experiencing, perhaps we can engage in this simple practice for deepening presence. And if it feels right, you might let your eyes close. And if that doesn't feel right, just sensing where and how your eyes and eyelids wish to be in this moment. So we're right from the beginning, we're not forcing ourselves into any position that looks like we're going inward. We're really sensing, what do my eyes want? What do they need in this moment? Maybe it feels right to keep them open. Yeah. Maybe it feels right to pause and sense your breath as you begin to turn more inwards, perhaps noticing your breath. And again, this isn't about judging the breath or analyzing. It's simply bringing our awareness to the breath in this moment. And then perhaps noticing how your body meets this moment. Kind of sensing what's here. And as you begin to honestly meet this moment, you might notice if there's anything else that tries to change this moment, that wants it to be different, or wants it to look deeper, or not be so busy, or wants you to get this exercise right. Maybe just acknowledging that that's here too. And you might sense how it feels to acknowledge that. Maybe it feels like a bit of a relief. Like, oh, right. You're here too. This is with me at this moment. Hello. Yes. And just perhaps sensing if anything else would like your awareness right now. Maybe noticing if there's a place in you that feels tired or eager or tight or uncertain. Maybe there's a jitteriness or a rushed feeling. Just noticing whatever's present. We're not trying to change it or fix it or make it be different, but really acknowledging it as it is. And then, if it feels right, you might invite a sense or a quality of presence. Kind of sensing into what it would be like to sit beside what's here now, like you would a companion or a friend. Hmm. So, yeah, just sensing into how it feels, what qualities would you want to embody in order to be with what's here in a gentle, curious, kind way? And maybe more than one quality comes. Maybe an image comes of how you wish to sit beside what's present. Just inviting the body to share with you what that looks like and feels like from within, to really listen, to let your whole body and being listen to the present moment. And then when it feels right, and if it feels right, maybe thanking yourself for this time and space to really be with what's here. Just letting your eyes open when they are ready. So we're not forcing ourselves out of the inner space, but gently, respectfully bringing ourselves back or letting our awareness expand. So we were just noticing, just sensing, being present with what's here. And when we stay with what's here, often something new begins to emerge. So we don't have to micromanage our way into feeling or healing. We don't have to have all of the answers. When we meet our experiences with present, the patient, spacious kind of inner presence, something inside begins to unfold. Thank you so much for being with me. It's good to be here with you.